Alright. Alright, Ken. Alright, buddy. Yeah, it's a little video from my new GoPro. And you see the thing in the mirror? It's fucking tasty, eh? It's tasty. Got it off my mother for Christmas, for the pagan day. Like fucking all the others. But I'm going to start doing vlogs. I'm going to start seeing more of my face if you want to. Because man's got something to say. I live in a very small town, a very beautiful town. Have a look. I live in a very beautiful town, but still a very small town that suffers from a town mentality. Its people are trapped. Everywhere I've been, Berlin, the Netherlands, all around Europe, Canada, everywhere I've been I've seen the world is suffering at the hands of the same people, so-called people, and also, got sheep down there.
And also suffering through class warfare. Because it's been about since the dawn of mankind. These people have believe they are entitled to this planet. Look at the beauty of it. This is why we fight for this shit, because there is so much good left in the world. So many good people that aren't willing to just conform and be whipped into shape and do what is expected of them, which is to follow orders and pay the tax. You know, there's much more to the world. I am living proof of this. Plus other people. I have been taken to court 3 times for not paying court. I've been taken to court 3 times for not paying tax. Bear with me.
Well, go on, Tom. Have you alright? Well, I'm just at your house anyway, just doing a video. So one day you'll see this video, you say hello to yourself.
It's one of the brothers. You know, one of the brothers to the brotherhood. Kind of strange being sat here. It's an upgrade from a bench though. If you remember the video I did on the bench. This is what I mean. This is not something that I've just got into overnight. This is something that I've dedicated years to.
People observe and people take things for face value. Even amongst their friends, they take things for face value. They go out every weekend, they sleep with each other's girlfriends, they're competing with each other. They do not have any sort of morals or values. They do not care about each other. The best interests of these people are what they can gain and what they can benefit from the people. They do not care about these individuals, and this is why it is vital that we create something, a platform that brings people together and they can talk openly and honest amongst each other, because that is how you address issues. Yeah, you don't go out and piss them at wall and just forget about it. You have to have people around you that you can speak to and that understand and that you can love, and this is what's needed to be. So today I'm a century old and I'm ultra grateful to still be here, because luckily I was born on the right side of oppression, so I've been able to live somewhat free, well, very much free, because I do not fucking abide by the rules that most people abide by.
I am a sovereign human being, and I've been sent here to have an experience which is being manipulated and taken control of by the people who give me a number at birth rather than actually a name. Oh yeah, it's to register so you don't become a terrorist. Shut up, you're brainwashed. Whatever you might try to say to justify and to convince yourself that the world is not run by Zionist Jews, just know that you are doing that and you are not convincing anybody but yourself, and it is you who is living a lie. I am ultra and supremely confident with what I believe in, because I know that it's the truth, and it has given me so much pleasure out of life. It's shown me the simplicity of life, because, you know, I'm pretty content with breathing and eating and just out and having nice things around me.
I'm not a materialistic person at all, because you can spend your whole life trying to gain that next car, that next job, that next that, and you're never going to be satisfied. You need to be satisfied with what you do have, the very little things, which is the biggest things when you do break them down. You get one chance at this life that you will remember. When you do pass on to the afterlife, you become a part of everything again. The 7.5 frequency that we all emit, the 7.5 frequency that this earth emits. Yeah, we all are frequency, energy beings. Now there are other beings, spiritual, interdimensional beings that do not have a body, that would like to come in between and fuck with this planet. These people who are in control allow these people to channel through their body so that they can, you know, that's why the devil is very patient. He's got many faces and he works through many people all over the globe. I don't think of it as nations against nations, as China and Russia are a possible threat to America and the UK. I see it as Rockefeller owns China, the Rothschilds own pretty much all of the UK, and they've done a good job of dividing it between themselves. It's the people against the governments. In Russia, you're led to believe that Putin's fighting the New World Order.
To his people just as much as the West is lying to the rest of the world. Because when you go over there, you see that his people are suffering as well by the Western civilization, which is Rothschild Zionism, devil worshipping, badness. You know, because over there, their young females have got a problem with the young females wanting to break through into the American glamour, you could call it. It's very unglamorous industry, and you know, it's just not right. It's just not right, because they are just as brainwashed as us, and they're trying to come You know, they want to participate in the world as how it is set up, but you're led to believe that Putin is the lead, you know, he's going to fight against this, he's going to bring this and that. He's another controlled opposition who's paid. As hard as it might seem to grasp, there's a number of them. There's not just one Putin. You've got the real Putin and you've got clones within the system. B.O.B. Bob, you want to check that man's Twitter because he knows all about this. It's not hard to find out the truth, people, and honestly, I know it's scary, but when you come out the other side of the rabbit hole, you will be so empowered, and nothing can fuck with you. All these things that you think that they can, tax, bailiffs, all these things that they put in place to keep you in the fear and to keep you participating with the bullshit regime, it's got no power over you. It's got as much power as you let it. It's not had no power over me. I have been travelling, I have fucking seen the world, and I've seen that the world is suffering, and now that I'm back in my hometown, you know, a lot of people are waking up, and it's a great thing, especially my closest friends, the closest friends that ripped me years ago for believing in what I believed in, said I were brainwashed, and now getting the same fucking spiel what I got from themselves, which is, you're brainwashed, you don't know what you're talking about, and you just got to take it, you know what, okay, you believe that, see you later, cut them off, because it's no good to you, because when you know something to be true inside and someone's questioning that, that's when it hurts. So on the other hand, when you believe that you know, you've set your own beliefs for going to school and taking orders and doing this, you have created an ideology in your own head that is backed up by what you believe to be facts because it's your experience. But you've got to be a little bit more open-minded and understand that, you know, who sent us to schools? Who created schools? Who created tax? Who created all these things? If you follow the money back, it all leads back to the same group of people. And the system is fucked. The system is set up correctly, yeah? Everything's in place to run smoothly, but the people who run it for ulterior motives, and they run it to fuck wheels. Like care homes, they fill it, you know, they understaff them, and then they give them extra hours. So the people become stressed out, and then that has a knock-on effect, and that's what they try to do. They want to keep us in this thing where it's us against the world, and it's every individual against the world. You're a law-abiding citizen, you know, you're a lone ranger, and that's not the case at all. We are strong together, and we are coming together. And, you know, I could sit here talking for a bit longer, but it's man's birthday, and there's a day to seize. So I'm going to go pick my friend up, get hench, eat well, spread some truth, and just enjoy my time. Put things in place to bring forth a better way of doing things. So yeah, New Year's revolution, hashtag that. Thank you for your time. If you're still watching this, you know, because another thing, people come up to me, at least 50 people have come and they've had a personal conversation with me and got in touch with me and said thank you for opening my eyes to this stuff, you know, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing for me, because that just, you know, that's my job. I see that as a job. I have been able to help somebody harness their true potential and use it in the real world, because, you know, people say, oh, you live in a dream world, get a grip. People who participate within this world, they listen to the BBC News all day. They get up, they listen to the radio in the morning, BBC. They go to work, they listen to the BBC. They listen to their MTV. They go home, they listen to the BBC News. Sorry, but if you're one of them, you are a drone. You have a lack of imagination and creativity, and you will struggle finding true happiness because you are so far away from the source that you will never get it, because you are looking in all the wrong places for some like happiness, truth, whatever you get your happiness from. If you do get it from buying trainers and buying a new car and doing that, you know, it's fictional. It lasts for a very short amount of time. You get it, you show off to your pals, you drive around in your fucking sick whip thinking that you're sick, but you're not. You go back home to your mum's house. You're a fucking idiot. So basically my point is, I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to take this to the next level now. Gangrene in the building, or the car, depending on where you are. But I'm not letting no fucking naysayers stop me anymore, yeah? You are the ones that are living a lie. I am the one that fucking basks within the truth, and every day it brings me fortune. Yeah, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm going to continue doing this. All the naysayers, fuck off. Go chat your shit somewhere else. All the people that are on board and they want to do something and they want to be involved and they want to talk openly and honest and have a true state of family and togetherness, yeah, where we can all learn and grow together. If you want a part of that, then You know, please get involved. Get involved. That's pretty much it. Blessings to everybody, and thank you for bearing with me if you have done, because I know a man can talk.
I like to think I talk sense. Like I say, if I can have an impact on one person's life and wake one person up, then that's a job done for me. So to have 50 people awakened to it, you know, even when I ran for council all them years ago, people didn't understand it, but I still got backing because people do understand that there's something not quite right with the system. So whether you know the depths of how deep the fucking corruption goes, or whether you just can see the tip of the iceberg that fucking everything's not quite what it seems, understand that inside you have the answers to everything. If you just take half an hour every other day, every day, just to search within yourselves, don't think about anything, just listen and you'll answer your own questions. Yeah, so thanks for listening to me. It's been a great day. It's a great day to be alive. It's one of the greatest times in mankind. We're at a time now where we're either going to go into a dark age and we're going to enter under false pretenses of light. Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm content. I don't need to wake up. You're ignorant, is what you are, and you don't see the fucking problem. And if you only think about yourself in your own little circle, then you're already doomed, because there's not just you on this planet. There's not just you and your family is going to go. And if you do care about your family, then you really need to fucking have a look at what's being implemented now that's going to affect your family hard in 20 years. And you might be old and fucking frail and not being able to do anything about it. And right now I'm not old and frail and I'm ready to take it to the system. So if you're with me and you're with the team, the green team, then stand with us, people, because that is a platform right there to elevate and to fucking take it to these people. So yeah, for the 5th time, much love and blessings, and thank you for listening to me. And you will be seeing more of me. Mwah. Kisses!
Hey Tom! Morning! I'm filming everything. Can I come upstairs? I'm making a video. This is what face I'll punch him. Like this. Look at Tom's little chickens here. It's a beautiful little place he's got going on down there. The chimney pot down there is big. This is why the world's worth fighting for, crew, because you got chickens, you got sheep over there. That's a beautiful place, crew. There's Tom, he's having a bath. I'm going to sneak in now. Sure. Yo, hello there. Just getting to grips with using this thing. I just had a thought, and it were a video of a fella who used to be in army, and he comes on and he's got that about 3 months ago, and he's saying he's getting a little bit emotional, which is fucking very understandable, because that's all we are. We're a bunch of emotions inside your body, and it's a conflict of interest, which you either are in line with yourself and you do what's right, or you go against your better judgment. So he's served in the army, like most people now in the army, they either get cast aside 10 years later when they don't give a shit about them, or they awaken whilst they're in the army, when they see the madness that they're being paid to do to other people. You'll never see a politician's son in an army. You can believe that. But this video, it reminded me, and this guy comes on and he's like, you stupid cunts, you think the government's your friend, you dumb fuck? And I remember watching it and I was like, fucking, I was smiling, but I felt for the guy as well, because obviously, you know, he's fucking hurting and he sees what's going on and he's willing to do something about it. So here's my friend Tom. Hiya! So he's willing to do something, just like I am. So my point being, morning pal. Yeah. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So you can go about it and say, hey, you dumb cunt, fucking wake up, this and that. Or you can carry on putting information out there, which I've been doing for years, slowly, just trying to break shit down. But you know, when it comes to a critical point that we're at right now, where we're either going to go into a golden age and we're all going to know the ultimate truth. The definition of the apocalypse in the Greek language is the unveiling of the ultimate truth and the ridding of evil. That is the apocalypse. So if that's the case, I say bring it on and get rid of these evil bastards. But if this message managed to get to this man, just please share it, you know, far and wide if you agree with me, because you know, people get it twisted as well because it's a face and they're like, oh, he thinks he fucking knows this and that. No, dickhead, that's not the case. I just dedicate my time to this, I don't turn my back on it. So you can't think of it like that, because like I've said before, you can't let your ego become the point of your gravity, and that's the last thing that I do. But people get it twisted and burned like, oh, so-and-so thinks he's better than so-and-so else. If you say that, then you've got that superior complex within your head, you dumb bastard. Because you're already trapped within a fucking mentality where you're like, oh, what did he think? I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. What I know, to be fact, is that we're all getting shit on by the same people, yeah? And when people stand up like that, a lot of people give them respect, but then they just fall back in line and they forgot about whatever they're given. You know, if you're on that Mock the Week, they give you a little private segment show where they keep you busy so you don't talk about the truth. I'll never do that. You'll never ever. I will never sell my soul out. I will never go against my better judgment. I will never ever go against what I know to be true, what I know is right, which is we are free human beings and we should be treated so. And if we are going to have leaders, they certainly shouldn't fucking bring us all misery. So my point is, the guy, the army man, he was right. There's a big thing going on in this world. The government are not your friends. They're there to keep you in line. Innit, Tom? What? The government's there to keep us in line. They're not as friends. Yeah, innit? Tom knows this. Peace out, brethrens.